Hello, US Geoguessr fans. I am the professor. I am here to play another challenge, a challenge from Shmoo Gaming. Check out their page on YouTube. They have some good US Geoguessr content. I am going to be playing the latest challenge, and my internet went out a couple minutes ago, so I am down to under a minute in this first round. We have New York plates. Remember, I'm not moving in this challenge. If I could, like all of the rest of you can, you will be able to find more clues. But I am convinced we're in New York City. All of these New York plates around. I'm also somewhat convinced that we are in an outer borough. So I only have 30 seconds left. Let us see if there's anything we can get here. I do not think we are on Staten Island. I think we are probably in Outer Queens. There's a Connecticut plate right there in front of me. That is not helpful. I think I'm going to go Queens, somewhere like Northern or Outer Queens. Okay, we're in the Bronx. Not bad. 9 miles away, Catalyst. Good job. You were up there in the Bronx. We were way up in the Bronx. So that would have been another alternative, that's for sure. Region guessing the outer boroughs, certainly not my greatest strength. At first glance, where we are looks very Seattle-ish, I must say. And we just get that foliage. It looks like summer in Seattle. Uh, Fifth Avenue North and Comstock. Okay, cool. I know Seattle so well. And I know we are on the Queen Anne. We are in the Queen Anne neighborhood on Queen Anne Hill. Fifth North. I'm going a little bit too far up here, but here we go. Fifth North. And then Comstock is a really cool street because there are some really amazing stairs at one end of Comstock in the Queen Anne. And yeah, it's right there. See on the edge of the map? And if we go right here, Fifth Avenue West, it looks like in Comstock. Right to the right of where my pin is, there's those giant stairs there. So we're in the Queen Anne in Seattle. Pretty confident this is going to be a 5K. I'm going to go just a little bit south, though, to make sure we get it. Nice. Catalyst a little farther away in Seattle, but he was on the correct side of Seattle, just down there in West Seattle, across the bay. That just was knowledge of the city. Very wealthy part of Seattle. Walked around there a lot, for sure. Fun round. Nice. Where are we here? It looks like we're in another one of my favorite cities, maybe. Could this be San Francisco? I definitely think it could be. Look towards the northeast. We get a nice hill there. I'm not sure exactly where we are, but you can see San Francisco street signs off there in the distance. Didn't region guess New York City very well. I know San Francisco better, so let's see if we can get maybe a little closer. Probably no 5K, like in Seattle. I could if I got some street signs down there, of course. But we're looking towards a hill to the northeast. Pretty high hill, as a matter of fact. Let's zoom in on San Francisco. You can see my internet's still a little slow. I think we are probably looking northeast. Down here somewhere, maybe south of the sunset. I think we're definitely south side of the city because we're looking back kind of towards the city to the northeast. These kind of houses would probably be more like down here, Balboa Park. I'm just going to drop it down here on the south side of San Francisco and see how we do. My slow internet is going to make this have some suspense, huh? Come on, how did I do in San Francisco? I have guessed down here in Sunnyside. That ended up being pretty good. Well, I kind of like the suspense. Yeah, I was in Balboa Park. I had my avatar there. I knew it was just somewhere on the south side. Catalyst, oh, he went up near Embarcadero. Um, Looking towards Telegraph Hill, that actually like wasn't a bad guess. That would have looked like that for sure. But up there, near Chinatown and near North Beach, it would have been like way less residential, and there would have been a lot more businesses and stuff up there. So San Francisco, nice. I take the lead narrowly on the south side of San Francisco. If only I would have gone Balboa Park there, like I wanted to. Wow, would have really nailed it. Okay, feeling good after these first few rounds. New York, Seattle, San Francisco, pretty easy rounds. Anybody from the Discord server is probably just gonna 5K all of these, since they'll probably not resist the temptation of moving, if I had to guess. But we'll see how everybody does. Domino's Pizza car there. I mean, we're definitely in Florida. It's my first big challenge, trying to region guess Florida, trying to read that area code, and it's difficult. Almost looks like a 901, 904, hard telling. Really very hard telling. A 904 would be Jacksonville, but I just can't see that that's where we are. Bad at Florida. Brown signs, brown street signs. I mean, that's a clue. I don't know where those brown signs are, but that's definitely a clue. We're in USA cities map. What would look like this? Have this amount of palm trees, architecture like this in Florida, and then would have brown street signs. I think this just looks southern Florida to me. I think I'm going to go somewhere like West Palm. Nice. Okay. That was kind of a shot in the dark. I didn't know those brown street signs. Those must have been Boynton Beach street signs. But just looked really palmy to me. So super happy with that guess. Wow. Right near West Palm Beach, Catalyst went Tampa. Very understandable. I mean, obviously Tampa looks like that too. Tampa architecture. Absolutely. No shame in going there. Also in like mid-Florida. I think that was a solid guess. Happy with my West Palm though, just getting lucky. Very interesting scene here. Wrigley Field, Chicago is what it says on that banner there. Oh, yep, that's exactly. Okay, cool. All I had to do was just turn around, I guess, huh? This was not all that difficult. This is the new stuff they built around Wrigley Field, huh? I have not seen any of these additions on the back. Wrigley Field looks a lot different than since when I was there. There's Addison to the southeast, and is that Clark? Yeah, we're definitely on Clark. So this is like the main entrance, really. Smoke Daddy. Wow. Okay, Wrigley Field is really looking a lot more commercial. Not gonna say they ruined Wrigleyville, but looks different. That's for sure. A lot more corporatization, if you will, than the several games I've seen there. But Wrigley Field is cool. I mean, it's really a great place to see a game. There's even a cannabis dispensary there south of Wrigley Field now. Look at that. So I think we're here at Gallagher Way, right? That's what that sign says. Let's do it. Okay, didn't 5K. Little bit off, but totally fine. Little bit farther down the street, but right next to Wrigley Field. And Catalyst was right there in Chicago. So 24-7-2-8. I must say, last challenge of this series, since this is episode 10, one of the easier ones. I am not going to lie. Except for that Florida round, those other four were pretty darn easy. So 24728, we're in New York, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, in the Bronx. Good job, Catalyst, going Bronx there. Round two was in Seattle on Queen Anne Hill. That was very recognizable. Round three in San Francisco, South Side. It just what direction the hills are in and the mountains can help you in San Francisco, that's for sure. And then I'm not gonna lie, I got lucky in round four, just plunked in West Palm Beach and happened to be there. Just trying to go off of foliage, and maybe either I'm getting super lucky or I'm getting better at region guessing Florida. And then finally, right next to Wrigley Field, what an iconic spot and intersection in Chicago. That was really cool. So thanks, Catalyst. Thanks, Shmoo Gaming, for another challenge. And I appreciate them. I have a great time playing them. Looking forward to catching up on some of the ones where Chaos Queen is also involved. So, play this link, play the challenge, and if you want to, play it no moving. This one was an easy one, and I hope that somebody can challenge me. So thanks for watching. Have fun in the US and Geoguessr.